U13 from this undisclosed play structure. An undisclosed play structure where in the future maybe QT Volks will utilize this slide. You might hear him say, "Ah! Ah!" as he slides down the slide. It's possible in the future that'll happen. So for the people that love the snaps, pamphlet at the sign of the times, ever shown you a pamphlet? The Facebook, the YouTube, which you might be watching right about now. Right about now, probably you're watching the YouTube saying, hey, he's right, I am watching the YouTube. Maybe that's what Paul Moonshine is saying. The Twitter where you can follow me, but not literally, much like Bad Blood does, or much like JT Branham does. They both do. DVD of Casey Carlisle available at CaseyCarlisle.com. That's CaseyCarlisle.com for all your gift giving needs. Let's say it's your anniversary coming up. You could order 4, 5, 6, 7 copies of that. Give them out. Be perfect. Business card of Casey Carlisle. Hashtag best in the world. Hashtag holder of many fine championship belts. Small pictures available at CaseyCarlisle.com in case you are a midget or intimidated by size. There she is with a pillow. QT's all-time favorite picture. He loves that picture. Loves that picture. It's his prized possession. If his place were to go up in flames, he would rush in, scream, ah, ah, as he pulled out the prized picture. There she is after she graduated from Hot in her shoe. Apparently Paul Moonshine a little bit miffed that she didn't come out and save him after the horrific pile driver. There she is next to a barn. There she is when she was at Hot Nurse University. There she is with a large title belt. Also one of QT's favorites. His third favorite picture of all time. There she is angry. There she is with Team Bad Knees, one of whom may have received a knee sleeve for Festivus. It's a rumor. Autographed picture of Seymour Snot, proud member of the gouged roster. And someone who has not had chicken tetrazzini since last year. He has not had chicken tetrazzini since last year. It's a shame. CAC program. It was the 50th anniversary. 50th year of the CAC. Comic book of Team IOU. Sword-booted boy and his dog. A dog and his boy. Current book I'm reading, the autobiography of James T. Kirk. That's right, James T. Kirk with an autobiography from the future. Sticker of the Lucha Underground, which will be back for season 2 in January. This month, later in the month, Lucha Underground returns. So, busy week this week. This first episode of Sign Time filmed in 2016. So, I'll take a second, as I usually do, to thank all the promoters that used me. There was a bunch. The fine people at SCW, Lon Hass, Roy Lovejoy, Victor Price, whoever ran that place, because you could never tell week to week if they did. Coach Mike Jones at NGW Northwest, which made a huge comeback. Huge comeback. In a ring I can only describe as broken outside. The Clossers. I've worked a few shows for the Clossers down in Oregon. Always great to work with them. Glad they came back. NWA Blue Collar Wrestling. Tex Thompson, Patty, Mrs. Tex. They always had me down there at NWA Blue Collar, where I counted pinfalls, checked for a few submissions under the NWA rules, which does not state to save Paul Moonshine from a vicious attack, for the record. And of course I worked for HPW. Jerry the King Wilson running HPW. He may have hit me in my head really hard after I was chokeslammed by a giant and a broad. Not a giant broad, but a giant and a broad. Who does that? Who does that? And WCWO, my buddy pal Basher the buddy pal, having me back at WCWO, where if I wouldn't have lost to Baron Von Kane, I would have been unbeaten there this year. So, this week, coming up, first week of January, Sunday on Turnbuckle Turmoil, Cowboy Tex Thompson on the show. He's probably shaking with dread on what QT might ask him. probably hitting the whiskey, just trembling, saying, what is QT going to ask me this time? What could he possibly come up with? QT probably has questions at the ready about what type of material his hat's made of, or QT might ask him his favorite Natalie Cole song, or QT might ask him what kind of sandwich is the most requested menu item at NWA blue collar shows. It's hard to say, hard to say. Hopefully he won't ask him any recipe specific question, because that is dangerous apparently. Our lemon muffin recipe question to Beth Sharp led to the death of 2 men. It was no coincidence, I'm sure, because how can you have a lemon muffin recipe question and then within 24 hours, Lim E and Meadowlark Lemon pass away? Thank Des Almighty that Chris Lemon, the fine actor from Thunder in Paradise, was not affected. That I know of yet. So Beth Sharp quit sharing the recipe. But that's Sunday. Then Monday, pretty much looking free. Tuesday, maybe not bringing the heat. Last week I was thrust into duty on Undisputed, but I think Drew and will be back, so I don't think I'm thrust into special guest host duty at the last moment. But you never know. You never know. But, there could be some heat brought. There was supposed to be heat brought last week, and then someone fell asleep. They fell asleep. Won't mention Von Hess by name, but it might have been someone in the title of the show. Wednesday, pretty much looking free. Thursday, wait. No, Wednesday I am not free. Wednesday, I forgot. We are running Total Dudes at the normal time this coming week. I don't know how I screwed that up, but I did. But Wednesday, Total Dudes. Still working out a guest, but maybe there'll be a guest, maybe not. You'll have to tune in and find out. Maybe Rex Sharp will bring in Stompin' South Park Bellinger Williams, and we'll have like 18 guests in one guy. He could do like the entire episode on Total Dialogue and be separate people doing separate parts, and it never come out of a separate voice, because it'd be like the one guy, because he's weird. Then Thursday, Buddha Special, we're going to be bringing on the Van Zants, Troy and Tom and Troy. They have a benefit show coming up, so they're going to be telling us all about that benefit show on Thursday. Buddha Special, look for that. Friday of next week, NWA Blue Collar Month on Sign Guys Wrestling Show, which is going well so far thanks to Paul Moonshine, who may have broke a record on talking about cocaine the most on any episode of any show ever. We have Moose Morrow, who is attempting to win the NWA Pacific Northwest television title. That's what he wants. Wants it more than anything else, apparently. Dead set on that title. But we'll talk to Moose Morrow about that. QT might ask him something about the indigenous moose population of British Columbia, or he might ask him what his favorite fruit pie is. I don't know. Moose probably will get extremely angry and want to kick QT in the face, but I can't promise it. It's just a hunch. But that's what's going on. So if we review from this undisclosed play structure, where we get enough people on board, maybe, just maybe, QT will go down this slide as requested by the legions of fans. Sunday, Tex Thompson on Turnbuckle Turmoil. Cowboy Tex Thompson, whose move has been stolen and taken to the Midwest. He retired in ring, so someone just took his hold, took it out to the Midwest, got it over. Maybe he'll discuss that on Monday. Looking free. Tuesday, maybe not bringing the heat. Maybe Cute, Ball, Carmichael, and Zane will take the week off. I'll have to help out Drew and Will. I don't know. We'll find out Tuesday. Wednesday, Total Dudes. Guest or no guest, will muddle through that arduous journey of a nightmare. Just 2 more episodes and then we hit the new episodes. So we'll muddle through to the end of season 2. Thursday, the Van Zants get a Buddha Special. Tom and Troy and Tom, whom neither have granted me any type of title match despite promises on Bob Rogers' show that they would. Just gonna put that out there, Troy and Tom. Still waiting on my match. On Friday, Moose Morrow. Moose Morrow was a staple in the Pacific Northwest. He's wrestled for pretty much every promotion that resides in the Pacific Northwest presently, past, or prominently. So, episode 213